up, everyone? Sean Count Blackgrith here today with a collection update. This will be the final one before the Christmas one. And I got a few things to show. I actually have 2 CDs, 4 cassettes, 1 7-inch, and 3 LPs to show. I was just informed I have to go into work at 8, so decided if I didn't do it today, it wouldn't get done, well, tonight, because I'll just not want to do shit tomorrow when I get home. If it's going to be anything like last time where I just shoveled slush for fucking 4 hours. Anyways, what we're listening to in the background is Pestifer with Hope, Misery, Death. Excellent blackened death from the US, put out by I Was Recordings. Sick shit, pick up a copy of this for sure. I'll start off with the CD since I only have 2 to show. First one I'm going to show, I got this at FYE, Dark Tranquility with Atoma. This is the new album from them, and I did not like the last album at all. But honestly, I was pleasantly surprised with this. I feel like if they would have went in the direction of this bonus disc, which is much more like gothic rock based, I would probably like it more. But it's still really good. Still nothing tops Fiction in my opinion, or We Are the Void. But this is actually a really good album. It definitely won't make it into my top whatever list, and I don't know when I'm going to do that, guys. I'm busy as hell, and I didn't listen to a lot of albums this year that were new, so I don't know, we'll see. But it's a pretty good album. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you're on the fence. It's definitely worth a listen. This I picked up at Reimagine Records in Utica, New York. Amazing record store. They don't have a lot of stuff I'm really into, but the staff is extremely nice. I picked up The Chariot with Everything is Alive, Everything is Breathing, Nothing is Dead, and Nothing is Bleeding. This album is so good. This is the debut from The Chariot, and they're kind of like a mathcore band formed out of the ashes of Norma Jean, with the vocalist, I can't remember his name, I believe it's Josh. But absolutely fantastic album. The song, where is it? The Company, the Comfort, and the Company, the Comfort, the Grave. There's like a breakdown in that where like it constantly pans from side to side. It is so sick. And I gotta say, the song titles on this are really unique, especially with how long they are. Before there was Atlanta, there was Douglasville, and one of my favorites, and it's so long, is Someday in the event that mankind actually figures out what this world revolves around, thousands of people are going to be shocked and perplexed to find that it is not them. Sometimes this includes me. And one of my favorite song titles is If Wishes Were Horses, More Beggars Would Ride Them. But this is an awesome album. If you want to get into like really chaotic mathcore, where it's just very loose, not very tight, not like Dillinger, but just much more like raw, straightforward, more rock and roll based almost, The Chariot is definitely for you. I really wish I could have seen them live. They looked absolutely insane. But definitely check them out and watch some live videos, especially of the song Evan Perks when they would open their set with that. Oof. Alright, I'm going to move on to tapes, and I need to pull up some notes on this one real quick. Alright, so I was contacted by a member of this band, and he has been a longtime supporter of my channel, and thank you very much. He wanted to send me his black metal projects demos, and he sent me Demo 7, True Neurotic, and Necrotic, excuse me. And this one, there's no text on either of these. It's just kind of, it's a very basic J card. And this one is Demo 8 with Suffering Apparition suspended just above Naught. I'll provide a link to the Bandcamp down below. If you like super raw black metal, and I don't mean raw black metal in the sense that it's just terrible production, excuse me. I mean it in the sense that it truly sounds raw. And I have no idea what's going on with my camera. Hold on one second. Alright, that looks better. Apparently I had fingerprints on the camera. Anyways, when I say raw, I don't mean like shit production. There's a difference in my opinion. This is fast-paced, blistering, hateful, pissed off, tormented black metal. And honestly, I feel like this band definitely has a future. They're based out of New York City. 2 people involved. And it is definitely worth checking out. Link will be in the description. Listen to the discography. Amazing stuff, guys. I am a genuine fan of this. And what's really cool is when he sent me those, he also sent me this cool patch, which will definitely be going on my vest. So that's sick. Thank you so much, dude. And definitely fucking check out Forgotten Soul. Next, I was surprised by this package. This is withdrawn by Unrest. Unrest is a one-man US raw black metal project, and one of my personal favorites. I got into him with the split with White Worm, and then I got the split, the 7-inch split with a band from Canada I can't remember the name of, but Unrest stole the show on that one. White Worm was also phenomenal, but Unrest really stuck out to me. And this full length is insanely good. 7 tracks, pro printed tape, which is very nice. I really like how it's like textured on the top and bottom, but not on the sides. That's really a nice touch. Pro printed J card, limited to 50 copies. I have number 25 out of 50. And fun fact, my name is actually in the thanks, which is awesome. Unrest, in my opinion, is kind of... I hate comparing bands to each other, but it's like a more raw version of Leviathan, so if that sounds appealing to you, definitely give it a shot. This is some really pissed off stuff, and there's actually a sample on here from Live in Leipzig, which threw me off for a second, but it's fucking awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of you checked out Unrest. You should definitely check out this full length. Link will be in the description to the Bandcamp, so you can give this a listen and definitely pick up a tape, because it sounds really good, and it's just true, raw, blistering fucking black metal. And he also sent me, he runs Appalachian Noise recordings, which is awesome, and with every order, he sent out these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards, which is fucking sick. And apparently now if you order, I believe you get Ghostbusters 2 cards, if I remember correctly from what I saw on Instagram. Sticker, the Unrest logo, and a patch. I know there's a bundle that's up for pre-order right now that includes a t-shirt. Definitely hop on that. And the last tape, I got this actually as an early Christmas present. I have 2, and one of them I'll show next. From my parents, this is Unravel by Gehenna. And this is an excellent return to form for Gehenna. One of my favorites of Gehenna's, honestly, other than the first and second Spell releases. I love this. Pro printed tape put out by Inferna Productions, under license by Indie Recordings. Very big J card on this one. Love that, with that super fucking disturbing picture of Saturn devouring his son, which I thought was sick. Great mid-paced black metal. I feel like Gehenna never got the recognition they deserved because they were always overshadowed by bands like Burzum, Darkthrone, Mayhem, what have you. When in reality, I felt like first and second Spell were incredible records. And, well, I believe first Spell is an EP, technically, but whatever. Never really got the credit they deserve, especially considering how vast their music sounded. They definitely had an evil vibe, but they were much more than that. They had a lot of dense atmosphere, and that's what I love about this. I think mid-paced black metal at times is much more atmospheric and just overall better than fast-paced. So this is just an incredible album. If you haven't heard Unravel, definitely fucking check that out. Now, another early present, and I was really stoked about getting this. This is one of my favorite non-metal bands, featuring Matt McNerney from Hex Vessel, also known as Faust, I believe, from Dom's Heimgard and what have you. Beast Milk with white stains on black wax. And I love this packaging because it looks like a carton of milk. Quality unpasteurized, 1.5 gallon liquid. I love the back. Enjoy Beast Milk daily. Nice little touch, but this is a repress of the 2011 original. And, you know, it has The Wind Blows Through Their Skulls, which is awesome, but after hearing the album version, and my girlfriend is making me laugh off camera, and it's a single-sided, but after hearing The Wind Blows Through Their Skulls on Climax, it's really weird hearing the demo version. It's much more lo-fi. It's much more very demo garage sounding. Svart Records, single-sided, just plain black vinyl with nothing on the other side. This is just an awesome one, and I love the I never heard the song Blood Under the Mill before, but it's actually really catchy. I like that one. I really wish that made it onto Climax. And of course, the Beast Milk outro is really fucking cool. So if you haven't listened to Beast Milk and you want some really catchy, fun post-punk, definitely listen to that. And she is pissing me off right now. Anyways, moving on. I got this at Reimagined Records, and I'm just going to put this out there. This was actually a really cool gift. At first I was like, it's kind of pointless because I have shelving, but I'm using this now to hold records I haven't shown yet. I got like this record crate, which is really cool. I got that from my brother as a gift, and at first I was like, well, I got shelving. Then I was like, I'll use it for records I haven't shown yet, and I like it for that. This next one I picked up at Reimagined Records, one of my favorite, non-metal classic bands that never got enough recognition in my opinion. That would be Uriah Heep, and this is the self-titled debut. Over in Europe though, it's called Very Heavy, Very Humble. This album, it's really weird because technically you're supposed to hold it like this because it's a gatefold. But when you unfold it, it's this art, and I can't imagine what it was like seeing this album cover in 1970. Like, going through a record store and just seeing this shit. Like, as a kid, this scared the hell out of me. My dad has their greatest hits, the best of Uriah Heep. And it has all the album covers on the back, and when I saw this one, it always creeped me out. But this is a great, great album. Gypsy, Bird of Prey, I'll Keep on Trying, Wake Up, Walking in Your Shadow. This is just a really great album from in my opinion, a pioneering band. These dudes were, I hate to say that they were the first band because it's pretty much common knowledge it's like metal band, but there's a lot of metal influence on this. Like, you could tell this influenced a lot of bands, especially their later albums, but this is a fucking killer album. All I Need Is Salisbury. And I think one more and I'll have my favorites. Yeah, I want to have Sweet Freedom. And then after that I'll have all my favorite Heap albums, because anything that, I believe his name was Dave Byron. Yeah, anything David Byron isn't on, I'm not a big fan of from Heap. But this is still some incredible stuff. I mean, they were so influential. King Diamond has said that David Byron was like his favorite like singer, and like one of his biggest like inspirations when he was growing up. So that should tell you something if you're a little hesitant on checking them out. Got another record. This one is non-metal, and this is gonna look really weird amongst my collection, but I don't give a shit. This album is fucking awesome, and I love this band. One of my favorite non-metal bands ever. The Decemberists, and this is What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World. My favorite album from them is The King is Dead, but this is some great folk rock. Definitely has like a lot of like straight up folk influence on it, but definitely has like an indie sort of vibe, and I'm not big on their early material. I'm a fan of them from their last album up to this, and this shit is so good. Favorite songs that I would highly recommend you check out: till all the water, till the water's all gone, till the water's all long gone. Carolina Low, one of my favorites. It's just a pure acoustic song. Amazing lyrics, great vocal performance, and Better Not Wake the Baby. That's a great like kind of Celtic vibe to it with a fiddle. Absolutely love it. And Easy Come, Easy Go, another great song from this. I got this at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, screw it, I'll buy it because I've been wanting it for a while. Gatefold, picture of the band. These dudes are like loved by like hipsters. Did I put both printed inner sleeves in here? I did. Alright, so printed inner sleeve number 1, it came in anti-static paper inners, so of course I'm not going to use these, but with lyrics on the back, with this artwork. Put this back in here, where it belongs, on that side. If you want to check out my favorite songs from the Decemberists, though, listen to the songs Don't Carry It At All and Rocks in the Box. But there's some amazing ones on this. Like I said, Carolina Low, Better Not Wake the Baby, Easy Come, Easy Go. Printed inner sleeve number 2, and this was really cool, I thought. It's on plain black vinyl, but side D is etched. And that's just really fucking rad. I love that. But this is an awesome album. I would highly recommend you check it out. But I would say if you want to get into them, start off with The King Is Dead. Because that is by far my favorite. Other people I know that Needle Drop does not care for their new direction. He feels like it's too safe. And I can understand that because it's not nearly as artsy and out there as their other stuff, but that's what turned me off to them, to be honest. But this is an amazing album in my opinion. Definitely check it out. What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World by the Decemberists. And I just realized I didn't put the download code in, which I am actually going to use for a change. And the last record. I saw Dillinger Escape Plan's final show in one of their final shows in on Long Island. And yes, I will tell the story about the breakfast served by murder probably in the next week or so when I have time off. It relates to this in a way, actually. But I was so pissed because I missed Cult Leader, I missed Car Bomb. I caught Oh Brother and they were cool, but I really wanted to see Cult Leader, and Dillinger just fucking tore the place down. But afterwards, I felt so bad about it, and I went up to the guys and talked to them for a bit, and I picked up Cult Leader's The Lightless Walk. And it's hard to see, but it's actually, you can kind of see it. I got it signed by 3 of the 4 members. I believe the drummer is the only one that didn't sign it. Very awesome dudes. This is a killer fucking, like, crusty, hardcore sludge sort of shit. If you're into, like, trap them, you'll fucking love this. It's former members of Gaza, so if you know Gaza, you know fucking Cult Leader. But awesome printed inner sleeve. I love how the lyrics are done on this. I want to do something like this for my band's shit. It looks incredible. I love that. And this is the first press on this kind of deep, I believe this is the Oxblood Red. It looks a little bit brighter on camera, but in person it's much more like darker and like richer. But fucking killer album. If you haven't heard it, do yourself a favor and fucking check this out. The Lightless Walk from Cult Leader. Extremely dark, brooding, menacing, hateful, pissed off, everything you want out of an album like this. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If not, once as per usual, too fucking bad. And I have I'm definitely not going to do my year-end list by the end of the year, that's for fucking sure. But I will be doing the Christmas update as per usual, because I know my mom ordered a lot of shit for Christmas, which I told her not to fucking do, but whatever. And I'll be showing that probably on Christmas or the day after. But, I gotta go. So thank you guys for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.